Ya lo sé que tú te vas, as requested. It was on my list on my list of songs to do, and I completely rolled it out and I forgot. I'm so sorry. Here it is, and it's so beautiful. It's a wonderful piece to learn, and it's good for arpeggiated practice and bowing practice too. This was a tough one for me to figure out, well, what would be best here? What fingering to use here? So in the very beginning, I would suggest pizzicato, even though there's some mariachis that probably play staccato bowings in the beginning. Da, 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 dee, da, 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 dee, da, da, da. Maybe more powerful on that. And then the voice comes in, we just have these long notes and very 4/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Saber mañana. Ya lo sé que tú te vas. That whole lick that I just did, I call it the violin cadenza. It feels that way. The line is so continuous, and therefore you need to use a fingering that will help you keep the line from breaking, if that makes sense. So for example, this part. At first I was debating, well, I feel more comfortable doing 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3. So when I come down scale, I can do something like that where I'm in third position, then I go here. But then I realized if I tried switching in the middle of that line, it wouldn't work. You know what I mean? It's too much of a risk shift. So usually the more difficult fingering is your best choice. And this is a perfect example. This is great. Okay, anyway, so to make the line continue and not be broken, choose that fingering that would work out. So I'm like in fourth position, and I utilize my open E to shift back. It helps. Tricky, huh? Use your open E to kind of come back to first position to help you with the... So beautiful. Okay, and what else did I write here? Oh, ya lo sé que tú te vas. Here we have like a chain of instruments, do di da da do di da da do di da da, and I feel like the violins come in later, so it's kind of up to you how you would want that entrance to be. But I have 3, yeah, and I do like a shifting there for that trill, so I can have a faster trill with my G sharp to A. But I come back to first with these grace notes in an A harmonic minor. Yeah. Very sudden, right? That's how the recording is. Hasta cuando volverá. Here's shifted 3 or a 4. I think I'm going to do a 4 for intonation's sake. Ya hasta cuando volverá. Sorry about that. E, D sharp, E. Boing. Next lick, That adorno is debatable. That's what I heard, but I mean, maybe you heard something else, something different. I don't know, but the whole triplet, it gives it a nice touch. But that's what I hear. Everything's very arpeggiated in the key of A minor. I'm going to remind you on that. And then, ya lo sé No, ya lo sé, mi amor. Que te vas, te vas. No es la hora. So clashy, but nice. That's an E C sharp, by the way. Sorry about that. Okay. Straight whole notes. C natural. Sorry. Luego, adiós. Oh, the first. Then you go back to the beginning. That little part right before or right on the adios. Avoid that if you are going to be performing this somewhere and it has. Avoid those E's. So I kind of shift. I'm sneaky and I do it fast so we have that nice color to it. Make sure you're in tune, right? Yeah, I would shift up. Luego, go back to the beginning. Do dee da da. Ya lo sé que tú te vas. Da, da, dee, da, da. Trumpets will play there. Da, 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 dum. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. La, 1, 2. Something like that. ¿Hasta cuándo volverán? Ya lo sé, mi amor. Te vas, Grifo. For the end, beep, boo boo dee da, dee doo 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 dee da, 3 times. Yeah, back to back. And adios. Adios. Pickety third. If you know, you know. Happy practicing.